Good evening, Airbus Cockpit Coach here, and welcome to another live stream. Here we are in a very orange Hannover. it's unusually orange here, but it's real well weather, so we have to take it as that's how it is. We did fly into here earlier on, and it was very stormy. We had a bit of a stormy approach, so I can only presume this is the evening sun shining through some of that thundery rain as it sets. So that is very orange. So there we go. We got the Flybywire A32NX. So it's been a while since I've been in this one. So we flew the Builds A320 V2 in earlier. We made it, but we'll be heading back in the A32NX. Hello, Ender. It is indeed very orange, unusually orange. But it's really the most orange scene I've ever seen in flight sim. But there we go. It is what it is. It's not any filter or anything I got. It's how flight sim is portraying it. So that's how it is. So we're going to be live on VATSIM. We're going to be flying Speedbird 97 Delta Victor from Hannover back to Heathrow. I think it's quite busy in VATSIM this evening, so might be some bit of traffic around, bit of ATC around, so we'll check that out. And we'll jump on in. I don't think there's anyone else around in Hannover, though. It's obviously not the airport of choice. This is the Just Sim Hannover scenery. Here, so it's is a payware, and we'll be flying into the Builds Heathrow. Right, let's jump on in. Oh, it's tipping with rain, see, and get some lights and things sorted out so we can see what we're doing here. Yeah, ultra graphics Ender. Pretty much for everything. There's a few things I've turned down. That's more because I don't like the look of them. Yeah, we're pretty high graphic settings. Pretty much default ultra. Turned a few shadows down. But yeah, maybe I think the trees are one lower for some reason. But settings are up there. Wait for the warning computer to come online. Seems to import latest. So Hannover Heathrow, alternate standard, zero fuel weight 57 tons, cruising at 380, BA standard, cost index 20. Departing here 27 right. Ooh. We can get 27 left. They were departing 27, landing 27 left and right earlier. We'll see what VATSIM has to say. Okay. It's been a little while since I've used this actually, so pull that down from sim brief. Loading. Next fuel sync enabled. So payload down. Refueling. See what happens. So it's been a bit of a little while since 24 knots of wind. Yeah, I think that's the average headwind component. That was, I think. Right, and we're going to have a play with the sim brief takeoff and landing performance calculator for this one as well. I think weight 760, the active frequency, 128 760 Bremen radar. The zoom there operator holding us, so okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, 4.5 tons of fuel, 186 miles, and okay, we'll get just the checks done up here. Let me scroll down on this one. We'll do a check of that anyway. Okay. And we'll get the APU going. Have a quick look outside to see if GSX turned up with our fuel. Okay, 1 hour for engines, latest air cycle, excellent. Yep, it's all in. And request as well. How this compares to our flight of earlier. Let's just have a look outside, see if anyone's turned up. Oh, we've got a bit of fuel going in. There we go, look at that. Excellent. Efficient here. Right, good. Fuel's going in. Get boarding going as well. Well, let me just check, see if we've got the active runway, the real world one for Hannover. Yeah, they are going out, arriving and departing on the left. Active 1 Sierra departure. 1 Sierra. Boxes we got in there. Because we're off the other runway, that's right, so it'll be the other choice, of course. And I imagine it'll be the Logan 2 hotel, so we would have switched at 3 o'clock, so we should be landing on the right at Heathrow. In via Lambourne. (392) on the distance. 386 tolerance. Right, we have some charts in this one, don't we? Somewhere. Need that one. Initial climb clearance is 4,000 feet, max 250 below 100, so it's standard speed. Transition altitude 5,000 feet. Low stop, so 4,000 in the mini FCU. Set 4,000 blue. Look outside, seeing how progress is going. Some people coming in, excellent. (271° is the heading out. Let's just get a bit of a forget we got no secondary, have we? So the best we can do is my fixed info page, but that's had that earlier. Oh, well, that was in the different aircraft, wasn't it? So we don't have fixed info. Is that right, in the fly-by-wire? Interesting. That's something the Uni builds does do. So no secondary. We had a secondary in the Uni builds Neo as well. how's this boarding doing? Alright, you have to press fuel. That's probably why you're sitting there waiting. Right, that makes sense. Don't want to go without the fuel. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've flown this one. So many different 320s and the so we had the CFM, the IAE, the Fenix, and across to the innie builds. Back into the IAE, back into the innie builds, and then into the fly-by-wire. So they've all got their little nuances. Let's see what we're doing ATC wise, and shall we might get a clearance. 128,760. Good old VATSIM. I'm presuming it's this frequency. We'll give them a call. I'm sure they'll tell us. If not, let me know if the volume's too high or it needs adjusting. I'll have a play with it for you. Bremen radar, good evening. Speedbird 97 Delta Victor's on stand 11 at Hannover, QNH 1008. Airbus 320 Neo requesting IFR clearance to London Heathrow. At London Heathrow, departing out of 27 left, QNH 1008, FAXIT, for Foxtrot departures, climb initially 4,000 feet, squawk 2420, Speedbird 97 Delta Victor. FAXIT 1 Foxtrot, thank you, Speedbird 97 Delta Victor. Just turn the ATC off there because it's blowing my ears out. So, takeoff, as was had to discuss, so we got that spot on. So 1008, 27 left, FAXIT, 1 Foxtrot, initial climb 4,000 feet. 2420 is in the box. Did he give us start clearance? Push and start? Or was it just clearance? He gave start, didn't he, as well? But I'll double check with him. Right, payload. Let's have a look. Good, bit of baggage finishing up there. Not quite there yet. So fuel is in. Payload, I'm missing my cargo. Either. They're outside, but we can get rid of the, close the door. I didn't think there was anything to touch for cargo, was there? It's baggage loading in progress. We can suppose GSX will do its thing with the gateway, won't it? Okay. All the different variables, the different aircraft on loading and GSX. Let's get your head around. So, holding on that. So we can get up this, we're going to have planned. Let's bring up the landing calculator. Sorry, takeoff performance calculator is what we want for this one. So, fly-by-wire, 27 left, okay, full length, kilograms, optimum toga flex. Please we have off, anti-ice, auto, into hectopascals, condition is wet, populate the weather, roof climbs not needed, calculate. Right, 358 at 2. So let's try these weights then. V1, 132, VR, 132, V2, 133. Oh, that is weights today. Just get that out of the way for you. V2, 132, 133, and that is with flap setting 1. Okay, let's see how we get on with that. Hello, the chest space from Germany. Good evening to you. Hope you're well. Is it wet in Germany as we are here? So we've got rain in Hannover here at the moment. Just cleared in the sim actually. This package is taking ages. Okay, it's going up, so okay, we are doing its thing. We should have delayed my VATSIM call. So we can get briefed up then. Left-hand seat departure today. We've calculated our stop margins for takeoff. We've got a stop margin available, 882 feet, which is more sufficient. Obviously we haven't got great braking today, lots of standing water. When we flew in here earlier, it wasn't great braking traction on the runway. So taxi today, I expect either Vienna or Alpha 2 down to the end. There's no hot spots on that route. Departure today is the VATSIM 1 Foxtrot departure. We're out on runway heading to the south to VATSIM, and as discussed, we've got initial climb of 4,000 feet, and we've got standard speed, transition altitude 5,000 feet. MSA is 2,800. And fuel wise, just need to get our figures across, see if they've finished loading up. Yeah, we're good to now. So 56 and 32.7. Fuel is 4.5 as planned, balanced. And let's just get the alternate fuel in there. Let's check that. 0.8 will be fine for Stansted. We've got 16 minutes extra showing at the moment, which should be good for another attempt at Heathrow. We need it. If not, we're over to Stansted. So we've got normal operations. We've got serviceable aircraft, nothing non-standard, no minimum equipment list items. Threats today are the weather. It has been a bit thundery around here today. Some heavy rain, and obviously we're on VATSIM, reasonably heavy traffic. Okay, heavy rain in the morning, but cleared up chest base. That's good to know. Okay. So fuel loaded, everything was loaded, wasn't it? Right, so we can keep forgetting we've got linked MCDUs on this as well. ESX doing its thing. I'll push back. That's Flybywire. That's Fenix, isn't it? Needs to be. It does it automatically. I keep see. There we've got all these differences. So that's the air bridge going back. That's great. That's what we want.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
And Speedbird 97 Delta Victor confirmed. Clear push and start. Pushback approved. Face east. Speedbird 97 Delta Victor. Thank you. So nose right. Parking brake they asked me for, was it? Pushback. Nose right, tail left.
Release parking brake.
Parking brake. Released.
Push. All engines clear. Start exit.
Before start checklist, parking brake is off. Takeoff data is confirmed. Windows are closed. Doors closed and armed, and beacon is on. Before start checklist complete. Engine mode select ignition. And we'll start 2. Starting engine 2. Starting 1.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. No, put me in the grass. Nothing to see there. Some good sounds in the fly-by-wire, I've got to say. A good test of the other models. Coming to this one, it's definitely got good sounds.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay, it's 2 good stats. Engine mode selector norm. APU can come off. That's armed. Terrain radar's in up. I'll do TARA now. Got a short taxi out anyway, so. Flight control checks. Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudders. Full right. Full left. Neutral. Auto rate max armed. After start checklist, anti-ice not required. ECAM status is checked, pitch trim set, rudder trim neutral. After start test checklist complete. And we can do the taxi checklist now. As we short taxi, flight controls are checked. Flap setting is config 1 plus FMAs. Climb and nav blue 1FD2 4000 blue 132 blue 133 magenta. Auto brake max. Takeoff config normal. Taxi checklist complete. Bird 97 Delta Victor, request taxi. Taxi holding point 27 left via Alpha 1 Alpha, report ready for departure. Speedbird 97 Delta Victor. Okay, taxi light on. Thanks for the sub there. Appreciated. Alright, let's head to Heathrow. So, Alpha 1. Just check that is the first. No, it's the second one, so we're going inner and then out. Straight ahead here. It should roll by itself, taking the park brake off on the Neo. This waits, which it does. Excellent. Ouch. Sorry about that. So VATSIM blast in my ears. Taxiing feels nice, I've got to say, with this. Basically, just joined. This is the Just Sim Hannover scenery. Okay, we've got engine warm-up time is completed. Good for that. Maybe like tracker. Get that on, have a look around. Right and left, clear right side. Speedbird 97 Delta Victor, ready for departure. Go for takeoff, 27 left, Speedbird 97 Delta Victor. Okay, line up checklist. Cabin secured. Takeoff runway 27 left confirmed. A TAR8 and the packs are coming off. Okay, approach is clear. Clear left side. Clear right side. Takeoff. Stable. Get my flex. Getting my flex in, so I'm going Toga. And Toga SRS runway, auto thrust blue. For nuts. One, rotate. Decline, gear up. P1. Nav. Flying flight level 240, Speedbird 97 Delta Victor. First climb, open climb. 240 blue. Check flaps up. Very nice departure. Nice glow of the setting sun. And there's Hannover behind us. There we go. Heading towards the sunset. Nice. So I think that was my bad on takeoff on the flex temp. I think getting my head into those the sim brief calculations. I think I just forgot to shut that one in. So whenever you get a situation like that, just go toga. So have a nice smooth ride, and we can take the seatbelts off. ETA for London Heathrow is 2103 UTC. That's 1 hour's time. Captain Jepson, yes, on VATSIM. It's currently speaking to Bremen Radar. Yes, it's a very scenic departure today, Inder. Absolutely. Let's have another look outside. Very nice. From being too orange at the start to a nice orange. So first time in the fly-by-wire for a long time. It's just, it's a nice. I like the handling of the fly-by-wire. It would just be good to have some of that depth in terms of the secondary flight plan, fix info, and the split CDUs, because they're currently tied together. Let's just show the same thing. Let's have a look. A bit of traffic around this evening. Langham radar 135.650, speedbird 97 Delta Victor, thank you. One 135.650. Langham radar, good evening, speedbird 97 Delta Victor's with you in the climb to flight level 240. I think you can make the MCDU split in the settings. I know you can mess around with baro and so forth. Can't see that one in there. Edo Star being pinned down by traffic by the looks of it at the moment. Cruise today was 380. Halt. I'll request further climb shortly unless he's might been forgotten about. You can't hear the ATC, is it? Anyone else having trouble hearing ATC?
Descending 3000, 7 micro.
How about now? Alright, has that been off since the start? Sorry about that. Annoying. I'm on Langen radar at the moment. 135650. Hopefully it's back on for you now. Sorry about that. It's been doing a lot of work to the sort of stream settings and I must have knocked that one out. Okay. Thank you, Captain Jepson. Thanks for calling that one out. And Speedbird 97 Delta Victor, request further climb.
Speedbird 97 Delta Victor, sorry. Climb flat level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Speedbird 97 Delta Victor.
97 Delta Victor, proceed to upnet.
Proceed to Abned, was that for Speedbird 97 Delta Victor?
Correct.
Correct, Abned, Speedbird 97 Delta Victor, thank you. You're probably wondering while I was talking to myself who I was talking to for that time. Yeah, we've had full VATSIM for the way out, it's a shame. Okay. Do shout at me if you've got problems with the sound and that. That's good to know. First climb, open climb, 380 blue.
Center 7 Micro, stand left heading 270, cleared ILS 24.
A bit of a headwind.
Left 70, cleared ILS 24, the final 7 micro.
Air France 26, Uniform Charlie, descent flight level 250.
Descent 250, Air France 26, Uniform Charlie.
A long direct he's given us. 70 miles away.
Summer Golf, localizer runway 4.
Summer Golf, danke schön, Contact Tower 133380, ciao.
133380, danke schön, Abend, tschüss.
I was thinking after the last stream earlier, flying the Unibuilds Neo. We're quite, I suppose, quite negative about some of the behaviours, but then
Hey, London radar, Swiss 106.
had we had an Airbus like that, 4 years ago when the sim arrived, it would have been like fantastic.
Alright, stay on Unicom, Swiss 1068.
I think we've obviously been spoilt, so we're making comparisons to obviously some aircraft that have been around a long time, you know, being developed for a long time, and
128,
Phoenix using its pro sim software. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad aircraft. You know, it's got functionality in the MCDU, which one doesn't have.
Postman 6718 lang.
VATSIM blowing my ears out. I've got to fix that problem. Why does it do that? I have a problem when on approach. Every time select manage speed is around 129 knots. Because of that, I have to use selected speed mode. So this is, which aircraft is this in Endo? Is this in the inner builds or just one of the others? And what are you using to? I suppose it's based. Well, that speed is going to be based on your weight, the winds. Flybywire, okay.
Lufthansa 088, flight level 200 inbound Laupa.
Ultimately, that speed is usually BLS plus 5, so low selectable speed plus 5. Should be pretty variable. Where you get that same speed consistently, unless you're flying at the same weight and happen to be in the same conditions. No, we'll have a play with it on this approach, and what it says, and we'll bring up the landing performance calculator.
Kilo passing 170, climbing to 230, 6 kilo.
We've got 127, you're saying 129, so at the moment it's going to give me 137 for this.
Transavia 6 kilo lang identified.
That sounds awful today. Okay. I mean, ultimately it's based on the weights, which is not here, and all these things you enter in. And it should also have ground speed mini. That won't affect the VAP. The VAP's the base speed. You can of course adjust the VAP. So you can chuck any speed in there you want.
Sky up 474, long radar identified, turn right, heading 330.
Right heading 330, Sky up 474.
Yeah, I mean it is adjustable. Obviously I wouldn't go any lower. You want to be at least 5 knots above your VLS.
London radar, guten Abend, Conny 248, passing flight level 350, climbing 380.
Conny 248, long radar.
Long radar, guten Abend.
So you're having issues, I mean...
357 and descending inbound Ibana.
As long as your aircraft's flying okay at 129 knots, that's fine. It's a bit strange that it is the same. So many variables in that that make up that speed. It shouldn't be the same every time. It'd be very rare.
Lufthansa 2182, good day. Long radar, Lufthansa 2182, good day.
Let's bring up the, while we're chatting about that, we'll bring up the landing distance calculator, a new feature by SimBrief. Let's take a look at that. So, Neo, Flybywire, Heathrow, 27 right, 8 kilograms, landing weights, flaps full we'll go for, optimum brakes, reverse yes, so we've got VREF plus 5, and 2908, we'll put this into hectopascals, populate the weather, so it's 1009, conditions, it sounds right, something whistling there.
Say again your requested level?
Calculate that. Let's look at the speeds first. We've got speeds up
Roger,
here
climb
first.
flight level 400.
Thank you.
Sapphire 5435, with you, climbing 270.
That's
First Conservative
yeah,
6
go back to
kilo,
that.
climb initially
I'm just
34.
playing around with those sounds.
Climb initially
Playing my ears out. So here we got interesting. We got higher speed here. So
45, identified, hello, climb flight level 270.
BREF 129,
270, that's their 5435.
VAP 134.
Sky 474, turn left, heading 320.
Left heading 320.
District runway, yes. Headwind component 7
088,
plus
descend flight
3
level 140, level latest
in
2.
degrees.
Lufthansa 088, descending 140, level latest.
Auto brake low,
Schönen guten Abend, hier ist Conda 205 at Started 220.
5,916 feet is what we'll use.
Conda 2105,
Estimated. So
identified, direct
let's.
Halme, descend flight level 140.
Shall we
level
try a
Halme.
134 then?
140, descent 140, direct timer.
134 in. We'll go
Lufthansa
134.
088, direct Delta Lima 455.
We were 1009.
Direct Delta Lima 455.
Swift, correction, Sky at 474,
16.
direct Delta Lima 455.
Direct Delta Lima 455, Sky Alps 474.
Irving South Mike Juliet, contact approach 13535.
Oh, 135, 35, 0 inside Mike Juliet.
298 from the wind. Right, take that down now. So that's
Lufthansa 2182, turn right heading 330.
Lufthansa 2182, right heading 330.
Transavia 64 kilo, proceed direct to Markel.
Black Marco, Transavia 6 kilo.
Transavia 64 kilo, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Transavia 6 kilo.
Logan 280 arrival. Right. Yep.
Lufthansa 088, contact approach 128555.
Lufthansa 088, approach 12855, Dankeschön, Abend, ciao.
Ciao, Sky Alps 474, descend flight level 140.
Descending flight level 140, Sky Alps 474.
I go 279 and it's 278. 279 in my mind. What are the minimums? Very nice evening up here. I'll cruise.
Radar Postman 191 is passing 7,700 for flight level 140.
Postman 191, down radar identified, turn left heading 040 for separation.
Well, I'll be doing some US ops soon. Actually, I would like to do some
040
US
for
ops soon,
separation.
Dave.
Postman 191.
Davo.
Sky Alps 474, stop descent flight level 150.
Any recommendations on where we should visit?
Descend flight level 150, Sky Alps 474.
Libet 9er,
Airport 456, currently passing at flight level 230, going to flight level 170.
Portugal 596, wrong frequency, go back to previous or monitor Unicom. Libet 907 Delta Victor, monitor Unicom 128.
122.8, speed 97 Delta Victor. Good evening.
Lange radar, Lufthansa 425, at 5,000 feet.
Lufthansa 425,
Unicom. So auto brakes are low, that's what's calculated for us. We use the landing performance computed speed from SimBrief today. Yeah, we got on with that. Los Angeles to San Francisco is a popular route. Okay. What's the flight time on that one? Can't be too long, can it? Wouldn't mind doing something around sort of Florida, around the Gulf of Mexico somewhere. Well. The ground control allows recording of the flight recorder on the ground, so it monitors everything on the ground and the voice recorder while you're on the ground before takeoff. The captain, this piece here, the captain and purser, is who's able to command an evacuation. So in my operator, it's the captain, but they can also have the facility to command that from the back. For control in the cabin, but we select that to be captain only. Real life flight schedule gaming bubble. So it's generally is a 414 off block. Some of the off blocks are a bit longer. Gives me time to do things like this, but usually a block of earlies, a block of lates, alternates, and then there's standby as well, thrown into the mix. Let's see if we've got any other controllers on. Looking clear now until Heathrow Tower at the moment. Shortly into Holland, and now it's over the North Sea. This is the stable version, I think, I've downloaded of the Flybywire. Pretty sure it's the stable. I see myself moving to a wide-body aircraft in the future. I wouldn't rule it out. A totally different lifestyle, though, and to be honest, it's the operations I do and where I do them from really fits well with my my lifestyle. So quite happy at the moment. But it'd be good to get out and see other parts of the world. I think, yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. It's a totally different lifestyle, though. A lot of time sitting on a flight deck. And I do enough of that on short hops, but it's just things like jet lag and sleep planning is such a big part of long haul operations. As you get used to it. And yeah, I've tried the 787. One of those downloaded. Have a play with that. I have got the PMD 787, so I've downloaded the 787. I have got the PMD 737. I've got GA aircraft, so I've got the Piper A320 from Just Flight. I need to get the PA38. So they're my training aircraft I used when I was learning to fly. So I quite like having a spin in those. Doing some navigation work, cross-country work, it's quite good. Gaming bubble, I put myself through training. It was I went the modular route and put myself through it. Yeah, I got a few aircraft Ender. Mostly stick to what I'm used to, though, in terms of operations. I mean, the general functionality of the aircraft's Airbuses. I mean, you can go from one Airbus to the other. It's pretty simple. It's just weight and handling, and that's the beauty of the Airbus. I think that when I go into 737, having the manual trim of the aircraft, that's something we're not so used to as Airbus pilots. Constant messing around with trimming, and it doesn't auto trim, so you always. That's why you see them fighting that yoke so much. In Jepson, Flybywire will update with a second flight plan. Yeah, I think the secondary flight plan would be a great benefit, and a bit of fix info. And does it do echo time points? It's in the data page. Echo time points. No, that's another function that would be good to have. Closest airports. It does that. Yeah, echo time point, really useful feature.
Traffic Schiphol, KLM 1162, establish localizers, runway 185, clear to land.
I've got 2 police cars racing around outside my house. Disruptions, I don't get the real world ops. Hey, just shy of 80 miles on top of descent. So far, which aircraft do I prefer? Any builds of fly-by-wire? Gotta say fly-by-wire. Bravo. I think handling-wise, I've got confidence in this aircraft. It's not going to fall out the sky as well. It's have had some issues with that on Livestream coming into Edinburgh. Few streams back. Yeah, we had alpha floor protection activated, all sorts. It just wanted to fall out the sky. So it's got bugs, which I think some of them are problematic, dangerous. So right there. But I mean, I'm quite impressed in terms of the MCDU in the inner builds, page it's at. I mean, I suppose this has been around for a long time, hasn't got some of that functionality the inner builds has. I'm sure it will come. But yeah, handling wise and sound, so the sounds in the fly-by-wire just are great. Though a go around page in the MCDU in study level aircraft. Go around is part of their flight plan. You'll have a performance go around page, and you'll have it in blue as part of the flight plan, and we can check that. So Heathrow is it's a left turn at a certain altitude up to 3,000 feet, or a right turn depending which one. Maybe right turn for us on 27 right. End of flight plan. Interesting. No, I don't think it's in there. Performance wise. And it's got to go around as performance. Can't see it as a track routing. So that's sort of a question I've got, Davo, in terms of whether modders will work on the inner builds. So given that it's been put out for flights in 2020, we're about to move to 24. That's where the focus is. will they just carry the inner builds over? I presume they will do, and you know they wouldn't give up that work. I'm presuming, so it will just fall into 24 and hopefully be continued to be developed by inner builds, I presume. But I don't know too much about that, to be honest. But I mean, it's got huge potential, so they keep working on it. It'd be great. Just leaving the, I think it's the coast of, let's have a look outside, shall we? Coast of Holland, yep. So that's probably aircraft down there, Rotterdam over there. What else over there? Better check. I'm conflicting with anybody coming into Heathrow this evening. Alright at the moment. There's a fair bit of traffic around. And I'm a captain in the real world. We're chasing that sunset. And 009, that's set in here. And bit constraints on, so we're going to be descending shortly. No restriction at Logan, let's bring that down. Not show constraints. We have flight level 200 at Logan, let's have a look. Interesting. Altitude constraint is not in for Logan, so let's bring up the chart. We may need to be descending already. So, pin charts. Logan. 250, sorry. 250 at Logan is a hard restraint and descent. It's in. And yes, it's social media policies, so I don't tend to, I won't link things directly to my operator. Glad you're enjoying it, Captain Jepson, appreciate the comment. Let's check the rest of our constraints then. So Sabre 160, Lambourne 70. Usually you get routed to 80 from Lambourne though. Sabre's 160, that's in. Lambourne 70 is in. Now we can't route beyond Lambourne without ATC clearance normally, so what we would do is enter a hold and then we'll clear the hold once out, so you don't fly past it. We're on VATSIM, so we're on Unicom, so no ATC to affect that, but we'd normally do. It's vectors from Lambourne, so we'll self-vector unless someone else comes online and gives us some directions. Be straightforward. It's MSA 2300. Brief it up, so it'll be a left-hand seat, obviously, landing for London Heathrow today, It'll be an ILS Cat 1 approach into a 27 right, landing config full, stop margin we've calculated, so we can bring that back up again, shall we? Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got a 5,264 foot margin, so we're not short of stop margin for this on this approach. We'll use reverse max for appreciation of the sound effects. Auto brakes low today, as calculated by SimBrief. Planned runway exit. We'll be vacating to the left. Good evening, William. Welcome back. We'll be vacating left off 27 right. Where's my airport chart? There we go. Alpha 9 Echo will be good. High speed vacate. No traffic behind us. We could just roll down and go to Alpha 10 Echo. And there's our hotspots around hotspot 5 there, so just want to be cautious of. So we're Logan to hotel arrival. MSA is 2,200. Approach minimum 278. That's in the box. Go around trajectory. So let's brief that one up from the chart as well. Pretty straightforward for Heathrow. I'm straight ahead, and when passing 1,580 or DME 0 on the localizer, whichever's later, climbing turn to track 316 to 3,000 feet. Pretty straightforward. And a quick check of the fuel. 17 minutes on arrival, enough for another approach if we need it. If we can get straight back in on the circuit. Excellent. No non-standard operations. Only threat really is uncontrolled airport VATSIM Unicom. Is the briefing complete, I think, for this one? What do I think of the fly-by-wire, William? I think we've just been talking about it. It's really good. I like the sounds. I like the visuals. We just sort of said the MCDU, which needs a little bit of work on the secondary flight plan, unlinking them. We just looked at, there's no equitime points, no fixed info, so all those kind of things we'd use in the real world. Top of descent now, so let's go Mach descent 250 magenta, altitude constraint. Coming through, top of descent. Just idle. Yeah, so I think a bit more functionality in the MCDU, and yeah, we've got a cracking aircraft. It's as good as it is. No, it's considering it's freeware. What altitude do I normally disengage the autopilot? It depends on the approach, on the conditions. As a norm, if you're flying straight in on the ILS, it will be 1,500 to 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet's pretty normal. If you're visual, obviously. It's idle. Put 160 in the box. Below Sabre. 60 in the MC, the FCU, and 250 magenta. Fast idle. Yeah, you're right, William. I guess I haven't thrown this one around on RNAV, but we're missing a bit of go-around information as well. We're seeing, but yeah, there's all those kind of bits that just make it spot on, you know, for that full functionality. it's great for a freeware product, and kind of trust it's going to do the right thing generally. This aircraft. What we've got now is well refined. I guess is the point. But there's more to come. So the lights of the Thames estuary there coming up. Take a look outside, I guess. All chasing that sunset. So, yeah, sunset for the whole stream. That's not bad going, is it? Wind farms out here. Yeah, definitely the better Neo at the moment, Willem, agree. Love the sounds as well. Sounds are great in the Flybywire. A quick check to make sure Heathrow are on the right, as I'm expecting them to be. Yep, they're landing 27 right. So whenever I'm on Unicom, I always go by what the real world's doing on Flight Radar 24. There you go. Idle again. It's jittering around on the crust. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Appreciate the support. Willem, yeah, I did. It actually had another update after that issue, so I downloaded that for Beyond ATC. This is, and it seemed to connect, so it seemed to be back up and running. Feed. So yeah, I mean it's early access. Got to remember on the Beyond ATC, so don't complain too much, I guess. Time to sort the issues out. Yeah, Beyond ATC is having loads of updates, William, constantly. Every time I open it, there's an update, so... I've seen bits of pieces about the mini overhead panel for the flight sims. I'm interested in that for the lights, so as a hardware add-on, I'm presuming you mean the hardware. That'd be useful. Is it actually out yet? Is one of those out and available? I'm not sure yet. I've seen them, I don't know anything else other than I thought that looks useful. Might pick one of those up. So 10 miles from Sabre. 160 constraint. Sold out, Ender. Okay. That doesn't surprise me, to be honest. I mean, does seem a useful thing. That on a radio panel. I don't think shouldn't do S6 radar. We should be from an altitude perspective clear of their zone. They'll know where we're going and won't be shouldn't be too interested in us. Yeah, full of mini cockpit in the future, absolutely. Alt star. I'll keep it coming down now. Let's put 70 in. Descent. Altitude constraint 160 magenta, 7000 in the FCU. Descent 70 blue. So that met that restraint perfectly. So. Excellent VNAV. Fast idle. Glow of London, collecting off the clouds. Bit of a wind change, 280 at 9. While we've got a bit of time, we can refresh this. Reset parameters. Okay, we do that. Put in the data for last flight. Flybywire. Sorry, we're doing takeoff, actually, landing on it. What am I doing? Wrong one. It's a 280 at 9 wind. So the VAP is still 134. Also brake low. Slightly less margin though, so top to 4,600. Interesting how that little change affects the margin so much. So 134 is confirmed on the VAP. Let's get rid of that for you. Just check. Any Heathrow Tower's gone offline. VATSIMing all the way in. We've got a Lufthansa ahead of us. Fueling. Well clear. By the time we get there, we should be good. By the time we get there. Traffic wise, clear with that. Tech A320 flight box is. Yeah, I was looking at those. I was looking at the full pedestal. I think was it Tech. I think it's kind of got my eye on one of those. They won't need a screen, will them? Cockpit needs a beamer indeed. Alright, let's get seatbelts on. Landing lights on, entering a busy traffic zone. There's no requirement to put landing lights on until final approach anymore. Used to be flight level 100, hard wired into box. A little bit of moisture in the air. I'm going to get engine anti-ice on here. Air temperature of 5. Nowadays.
And Luton traffic, Vivair 1 Quebec, airborne, passing 2,700, clear runway 2000.
Config full today. Is it config? What did they give us on the? Double check that. Yeah, config full. Auto brakes low.
Traffic, Lufthansa 5 Tango Papa, 1 miles out, number 2 for ILS, runway 27 right.
So we're targeting 220 knots, which we need at Lambourne. 70. Traffic target coming in on check where he's going. Pete. That's a Luton to Wrocław, Poland. flight coming out there. Okay, it's not going to affect us. Alt. Yeah, it's vectors from Lambourne. Although there is actually, if you look in the approach guidance, the route we have marked out is actually an expected planning. But that is depicted, so this is actually pretty accurate. But usually they'll vector you around something like that. But I'm actually... We could follow that, or we could, I suppose we'll go vectors now, actually, self-vectoring. That would be pretty normal as well at this time of night. Frost-sided open descent, 5,000 blue. The approach phase. Right, 0. City of London, there's the Shard over there. Paul's Cathedral. The Emirates, is that, no, is that the eye? It's red. Sorry, the finish down. So we've gone with sim brief for the approach speed, the new landing calculator.
Either 249, fast to the left.
Side. Alright, straight over the City of London. There's the wheel, London Eye. And the Houses of Parliament. Right over the top. Nice. Buckingham Palace, there's Buckingham Palace. Landing inbound on the ILS. High slope star, lock star, speed checks flaps 1. Full speed, a little bit fast, so yeah, high slope. It's distracted there by the views. Could drop the gear for this. Be the technique we'd use.
Traffic, Lufthansa 5, Tango Papa, 3 miles and 2 turn right.
So behind this Lufthansa. Heathrow traffic, speedbird 97 Delta Victor, 9 mile final, 27 right, Heathrow. Speed check. Flaps 2.
2,500.
Check. That's free. We'll get managed speed, bring the speed back because we're following another aircraft right on 5 miles. That's the Lufthansa ahead of us. 5 miles is about the normal separation. Normal minimum. Lights ahead, hopefully he vacates. Upish and flaps full.
Tower traffic using 40 to left.
I'm off. Check that. Okay. Landing check risk, cabin secure, go around altitude 3000 set. ECMMO landing no blue. Let's see how that speed works out for us from the sim brief calculator. Is it going to be too fast? It was about 5 knots higher than what the computer was initially telling us to do. Standard is, yeah, +5 was in the calculator. But the aircraft in the box had us down for 127, wasn't it? So it's a lot faster than the aircraft was telling us to do. Right, so aircraft off the runway, I can see one coming off to the left.
Heathrow traffic, 125, takeoff of 275
Thank you, easy. Speedbird 97 Delta Victor is 3 miles, 27 right. Okay, my control. Cat 1. Could be Cat 1. Cat 1. Be off the plane. Oh, since I've rolled this one.
500. Hundred above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Reverse. Spoilers T-cell. No spoilers. Got spoiler activation. Stop there, we don't need to.
Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 64 Victor Charlie is turning onto the ILS, 27 right, 13 miles out. Heathrow traffic.
No configuration changes made on the runway, we'll concentrate on getting off.
Heathrow traffic, Shuttle 9 Juliet, 6 mile final for runway 27 right.
Here, left side. Remember, you're not clear of the runway until you're over the line. The right side, we'll taxi down Alpha. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 97 Delta Victor has vacated 27 right, taxiing Alpha, Terminal 5, Heathrow. Okay, now we can clean up. What the aircraft didn't do there was come into the wheel page, which it should do when you drop the gear and approach. Which is why I lost my spoilers. Didn't see the spoiler activation. I presume they hadn't deployed. Heathrow Alpha Kink. The click spots are better in this than the Fenix. That rain radar click spot on the Fenix does my head in. Is any build Heathrow? That's recently had an update as well. So here you see a spoiler indication if you're on the you can see this here, so I didn't have that. So what you'd have on the approach normally, this page should appear automatically, which I'm used to. And it didn't, so I suppose in theory I should have changed it over, but the Airbus will bring that page up with dropping the gear. Couldn't tell that my spoilers had deployed. I saw a spoilers armed, which they are armed and for deployment, but I presumed in that case that they hadn't. Didn't make reference to the fact that they had or not. Alright, anyone else here? Quiet around here. Okay, clear left side.
Heathrow traffic, shuttle 9 Juliet, vacated runway 27 right, taxiing Alpha.
My eye tracker, there we go, right. APU is available.
Heathrow traffic, Seabird 64 Victor Charlie has located Heathrow right and taxi in Alpha. Heathrow traffic.
I don't know, pressing all the wrong buttons, right, here we go. Right, so I've had sufficient cooldown time there, it's just confirmed we've got the APU right, let's get the bleed on. Oh, it's a bit naughty to see the people have run out before we turn the engines off. So, Master 2, Master 1 shut down. 1 hour 23 there.
Written traffic, ED Charlie Zulu, short final runway 25 landing.
Pressing the wrong here. Press the flaps. Left the slats out. Excellent. Ender, thank you. Captain Jepson, thank you very much for joining me. Willem, thank you. Been a pleasure having you on board. Hope you enjoyed that. Do remind me to keep doing this. Record the landing next time. I've even got it in my checklist. I keep forgetting to record the landings and do the playback. So it's, that's annoying me. So. Do shout at me. Recording is available, so tell me on the approach next time. Record. So thanks for joining me. Pleasant evening, nice sunset cruise over back to London Heathrow. Pleasure having you on board, and I'll see you on the next one, maybe tomorrow. Have a great evening. Take care.
Traffic, liner 2 Bravo past the short final 261.